Hey Leo, thanks for checking out your weekly forecast for September 26th through October 2nd. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. As you guys can see here, I'm not currently in my natural habitat. I am still on the road, but I don't want to leave you all without a forecast while I'm traveling. So we're going to connect here. I am labeling this for September 26th through October 2nd, but you might not see it for a few weeks, a few months, a few years. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to see it. And so just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So without further ado, we'll connect here and see what's coming up here for you all. For Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising. All right, we're going to move you all just a little bit closer here. And we're going to get right on into it. The first card coming up here is the Sun. It's you and your beautiful energy. So for me, when your major arcana card comes up, it's basically letting me know that everything about the current situation is directly connected to you coming into your authenticity and taking back your power. Unapologetically living your best life, not concerned with approval or opinions of others. And so this is like breaking out of codependency, being appreciated for who you are, being celebrated for who you are, receiving credit where credit is due. There's a sense of playfulness also, like a happy inner child. Some of you may even be manifesting people that you can play with, people that you can be like a big kid with, right? Your inner child playing well with the inner child of others. Sometimes this comes up for me because you might be feeling a really strong desire for love. There is a true love element or true love aspect with the Sun energy. And so keep in mind, this is major arcana. So the major arcana is going to come up when you're coming into a significant new chapter in your life. This is something you came here to experience. And so you might have a really strong desire for love. It's a normal human desire, and you have a strong desire because it's something you came here to experience. But you may be beating yourself up about it. Like, oh, I'm being weak. Oh, I'm being pathetic. Oh, I'm not focusing on the right things. And this is basically saying, give yourself a break, right? This is a part of your journey. This is a part of what you came here to experience. This is a part of what you came here to discover. It doesn't mean that you're being weak or pathetic or focusing on the wrong things. So embrace that and know that the desire for it is going to help you call it in or help you to manifest it. All right, so next up here, my dears, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is going to be reciprocal energy. This can also be favorable financial situations. You have a good inflow, you have a good outflow, right? You have money that you're putting away for the future. You have money that continues to come in. You're able to continue saving, but you're also able to enjoy life and do things that you want to do. And you're able to pay it forward and to be generous towards others when you feel moved to do so, or when you feel like you want to give or you want to pay things forward. This is also very positive in like there's no debts. Debts are paid off, and you're able to kind of get established and come into security. This could also be reciprocal energy, right? If you're sick and tired of always being the one who holds things together, you're sick and tired of always being the one who's, making plans and trying to spend time with people and keeping your relationships going. This is reciprocal energy, so you're dealing with people who are equally invested, or even in work situations. You might always be the one that everything is on your shoulders. You're doing all the work and everybody else is coasting. So having this come up, seeing this is like no more of that. No more of the one-sided stuff. No more of the uneven energy. This is reciprocal give and take. This could also be a time that some of you are receiving generosity or receiving help from others. And it's like a lesson for you to receive, to open up and to receive. So for some of you, this could be a time where there's a generous gift coming your way, or help or support coming your way during a time that you really need it, because you may be tired. You may need a little bit of a pick-me-up right now. And so some of you are calling this in, or you're going to be receiving this kind of energy. Next up here, we have the Ten of Swords. So this is going to be the end of karmic cycles and karmic patterns. This could even indicate if you've been struggling to break out of any kind of negative self-medication, something that maybe has become detrimental. Sometimes this can be seen as like coming into a period of permanent sobriety. So if there's anything that's been holding you back, or weighing you down, you're breaking out of that energy. You're breaking free from it, right? Here we have freedom. Here we have reciprocal energy. So anything that's been in the way of that, you're cutting away from it. You're cutting it out of your life, and you're not dealing with it anymore. Some of you, this has been like you've been playing small, or you've been avoiding taking certain opportunities or taking certain steps because you've felt bad, feeling like you're going to leave people behind, or you're going to grow and you know that you can't take everybody with you. Some of you maybe have been holding on to a job or a company, or maybe even a relationship or a friendship that's been near and dear to your heart for sentimental reasons. But now you've outgrown it, and now it's holding you back. And you've been staying small because you felt bad about leaving it behind. But it's kind of like when you're a kid and your feet are growing, right? If you can remember back to being a kid and having feet that are growing, and you might have a pair of shoes that you really, really loved so much, and you even thought that they made you run faster and jump higher, and they're like your favorite shoes forever, and you don't want to grow out of them. You keep trying to push your little feet into them and force yourself into them. But sooner or later, it becomes unbearable. Sooner or later, like, I can't do this anymore. I can't keep cramming my feet into this shoe, because a shoe that's too small is an unbearable feeling. And some of you energetically and emotionally are coming into this unbearable feeling where it's like, I can't play small anymore. I can't edit myself anymore. I can't water myself down anymore. I gotta let myself grow. I gotta let myself be free. So there could be this bittersweet element to it. On one hand, you're very excited about the growth, and you're very excited about the new opportunities. On the other hand, you might kind of feel sad about what you're leaving behind, because once upon a time it may have been, a dream come true. It may have been an answer to your prayers. It may have been a really significant opportunity. But you have to give yourself permission to grow, and you have to give yourself permission to aim higher and to reach higher. Because right now it's become something that's stifling you, that's unbearable. It's painful to stay in the situation. So painful that you're going to have to break free, and you're going to have to end this cycle, end this phase, and go on to the next thing. Go on and graduate to something bigger, to something higher here. This could also be breaking out of any karmic cycles or limiting or false beliefs that have been holding you down. Basically anything that's been holding you back. I do feel that some of you kind of got through Mercury retrograde feeling like, oh my goodness, thank goodness I made it through Mercury retrograde without anybody karmic resurfacing, without any exes resurfacing. But for some of you, you may be surprised that in the last few days here, somebody is resurfacing. And it's resurfacing so that you can put an end to it once and for all. And you're not going to have to see them anymore, and you're not going to have to deal with them anymore. So for some of you, there could be the ending to something karmic that the last few days of Mercury retrograde, someone is resurfacing. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be family. It could be an old friend, an old job that was very karmic, that's trying to pull you back in or trying to get you to go back, and you're able to put an end to it once and for all, and to make that statement to the universe that you're done with that. You're not going to be doing that anymore. Next up here, we have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is searching for fulfillment, searching, kind of like going on this journey, looking for the missing piece of the puzzle, looking for the missing piece of what's going to complete us. You have all this positive stuff happening. And so Eight of Cups for me a lot of the times comes up for people who achieve what they set out to achieve, but it never quite gives them the fulfillment they thought it was gonna give them. So then they think, okay, I must have focused on the wrong thing. I focused on my career. Maybe I should have focused on my education. Education becomes the next goal. You reach a certain degree and you're proud of yourself, but something is still missing, and you think, oh, okay, maybe I need to focus on my personal life. Maybe I'll be happier when I find my soulmate. Maybe I'll be happier when I have children. Maybe I'll be happier when I, travel the world. It always becomes the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. It's like happiness is constantly, just a little further away from you, attached to the next goal. And so your guides are like, look, we're sad to see you working so hard to accomplish all of these things and still feel like something is missing. And so what we need you to do is to focus on your spiritual connection, right? This is the time to focus on your prayer, your meditation, to have a strong connection with your higher power, because having that connection is going to help us so that we don't feel that void. We don't constantly feel like something is missing and we have to fill it up with something, right? Whether it be a substance or an accomplishment, we're able to enjoy the fruits of our labor. We're able to feel full and satisfied with what we've accomplished. And so you're going to accomplish a lot of really big things. And to be able to really enjoy those accomplishments, you have to focus right now and make time to have a strong spiritual connection. Also, because you have all of these gifts and these things coming in, these blessings coming in, this can leave us feeling a little vulnerable. It can be scary to receive. But if we have a strong faith and a strong connection, we can rely on that faith, and it can help give us courage and guidance and feel safe as we're experiencing and allowing ourselves to open up to these blessings. You might want to check out your other placements. I do have a playlist in the description, so it'll be easier for you to find your placements. Also, if you want to schedule a private reading with me, you can click on the link in the description. That will take you to my scheduling page. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead. Take care and be well, my dears.